In the last quarter of 2016, we had 3 companies release 5.5-inch sized flagship phones. Apple with their iPhone 7 Plus in September, Google with their Pixel XL in October, and what I didn't expect at all, OnePlus with their OnePlus 3T in November. Boop. Damn it. Oh, come on. Yeah, whatever. As we roll right along into 2017, I'd like to break down each one of these phones and discuss whether or not they're still a good buy this year, or if you're better off waiting for its next respective iteration, or maybe just buying something completely different overall, or if you even take me seriously wearing this hat. But let's talk about the biggest difference when it comes to these phones, and that's price. The 128GB iPhone 7 Plus is going to run you $869 before tax. I paid $923.31 total. The 128GB Pixel XL ran me exactly the same, $869 before tax, $923.31 after.
Did I miss something?
For those wondering, that's 6.25% tax, or $54.31. And the 128GB OnePlus 3T ran me $479 even. No tax, shipped to my door. That's about a $450 difference in price when compared to the iPhone 7 Plus and the Pixel XL. Paying an extra $450 is definitely a deal breaker for some people. Then again, we're talking about flagship phones, so for others it's no big deal. But let's move on and see what else separates these phones besides its price. Even though all 3 of these phones carry a 5.5-inch display, their physical dimensions differ. The iPhone 7 Plus is physically the biggest phone of the 3. The OnePlus 3T, physically the smallest. And the Pixel XL lands right in the middle, but closer in physical size to the OnePlus 3T. When I hold a Google Pixel XL or the OnePlus 3T in hand, I don't really consider the phones that big. But every time I hold the 7 Plus, for me, it's physically bigger than I'd like to handle. And I run my phones naked. Imagine this beast with a case. So yes, while these are big phones that are most likely meant for 2 hands, personally for me, I still like a phone that I can occasionally operate one-handedly. Now, if you have big hands, that's not a problem, I'm sure. But I like the fact that with a 5.5-inch phone, you can still get a reasonably smaller grip with the Pixel XL and the OnePlus 3T. All 3 of these phones offer premium build quality, and that's pretty much a combination of metal and glass. Personally, I really like the matte black that the iPhone 7 Plus offers. The antenna bands are almost unnoticeable since they run along the edges instead of the top and the bottom portions, unlike the Pixel XL and the OnePlus 3T. Fingerprints aren't much of a problem when compared to its jet black variant. The volume rockers are the most tactile in the bunch. And the build quality is always top-notch. Just a sleek, minimalistic product that you're used to with Apple. And since we're looking at the back, let's talk about how the camera lens protrudes on both the iPhone 7 Plus and the OnePlus 3T. The Pixel XL does not. Completely flush. You can see how the lens protrudes here. And completely flush here. When it comes to the Google Pixel XL, its round edges remind me of the iPhone 7 Plus, only smaller physically. It differentiates itself from the rest of the crowd with its part metal, part glass back. And while I would have preferred an all-metal back like the 7 Plus and the 3T, its style is subjective. I applaud Google for trying something different. I do have to mention, however, that if you're going to be running the phone naked like me, the back glass, it scratches easily. See all the little micro scratches, and there's like a bigger one right there. This is definitely something Google needs to revise if they plan on the same design for the Pixel 2. And while I can be occasionally rough with my phones, I don't get that kind of wear and tear with a metal back like the iPhone 7 Plus and the 3T. So if you're not extremely careful with the back glass on the Pixel XL, don't say I didn't warn you. Now the OnePlus 3T doesn't carry those round edges like the 7 Plus and the Pixel XL, but that doesn't take away from its build quality. We're still talking metal and glass, premium materials, and an ergonomic form factor due to its small physical size for a big display. In fact, let's look at the numbers. The iPhone 7 Plus has about a 67.7% screen-to-body ratio. The Pixel XL, a 71.2% screen-to-body ratio. And the OnePlus 3T has about a 73.1 screen to body ratio, so even though all three phones run the same size display, a 5.5-inch display, the OnePlus 3T does it in a much smaller package. The 7 Plus is IP67 certified, dust and water resistant, which means you don't really have to worry about your 7 Plus getting wet. The Pixel XL is labeled as IP53 certified, which means it could possibly survive a little rain, a little splishy splashy of water, but that's about it. And I believe the OnePlus 3T isn't certified at all. I'm sure it could withstand a little sprinkle here and there,
Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me, man. Sprinkle me.
but best to keep it away from water. The 7 Plus carries two external speakers, one front-facing one up top at the earpiece and one down below. The OnePlus 3T and the Pixel XL both carry one bottom-facing speaker only. You would think with such a large bottom bezel for the Pixel XL, they'd put one front-facing speaker right there. Maybe next year, Google? Anyway, let's have a listen.
I'm in the lab, turn the mics on. Every track's gonna be a hype song. Meditating with the lights on. Stay grounded like a python. I'm in the lab, turn the mics on. Every track's gonna be a hype song. Meditating with the lights on. Stay grounded like a python. I'm in the lab, turn the mics on. Every track's gonna be a hype song. Meditating with the lights on. Stay grounded like a python.
Android 7.0, aka Android Nougat, is officially official for the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. If you own either one of these phones, you'll be upgraded to OnePlus's Oxygen OS 4.0 that comes with Android 7.0 Nougat. Happy 2017, everyone. Android 7.0, aka Android Nougat, is officially official for the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. If you own either one of these phones, you'll be upgraded to OnePlus's Oxygen OS 4.0 that comes with Android 7.0 Nougat. Happy 2017, everyone. Android 7.0, aka Android Nougat, is officially official for the OnePlus 3 and the OnePlus 3T. If you own either one of these phones, you'll be upgraded to OnePlus's Oxygen OS 4.0 that comes with Android 7.0 Nougat. Happy 2017, everyone. I don't have to be an audiophile to tell you that the iPhone 7 Plus's extra front-facing speaker makes it the winner when compared to the Pixel XL and OnePlus 3T. The 7 Plus sounds louder, richer, and just better overall. Don't get me wrong, the OnePlus 3T and Pixel XL still have a decent enough bottom-facing speaker, but at the Pixel XL's $800 to $900 price point, that's just something the phone should carry. The 7 Plus and the 3T both offer front fingerprint scanners, while the Pixel XL carries it on its back. The 7 Plus and the 3T both offer silent switches. The 3T calls theirs an alert slider. The 7 Plus's silent switch can be activated from moving its switch to the left. To put the 3T in silent mode, you move its slider all the way to the top. The Pixel XL doesn't carry one of these. I really think the silent switch, slider, whatever you want to call it, it's a nice addition because it prevents you from having to unlock your phone and setting it to do not disturb. The OnePlus 3T and the Pixel XL both have LED notification lights. The iPhone 7 Plus does not. The OnePlus 3T and the Pixel XL both have a 3.5mm headphone jack for earbuds or headphones. The 7 Plus does not. You'll either have to use the Lightning earbuds the 7 Plus comes with, or use the dongle that Apple provides. While at first I thought it wasn't a big deal, carrying this extra piece is annoying. Plus, honestly, it looks really stupid. At this point, if these were my only two options, I'd rather just go wireless. Now, out of all three of these phones, the OnePlus 3T is the only one that can house dual SIMs. When it comes to internal storage, the iPhone 7 Plus can be had in a 32, 128, or 256GB variant. The Pixel XL in either 32 or 128 gigs, and the OnePlus 3T in 64 or 128 gigs. If it was up to me, I'd eliminate the 32GB option altogether and just provide 64, 128, and 256 for those who really need that much.
Next time on
Battle of the Bigs.
Battle of the Bigs, Jerome breaks down displays, performance, battery, Jerome's hat, and will he ever make daily videos again? Next time on
Battle of the Bigs.
Battle of the Bigs.